what's up guys? I'm Anthony and welcome to After Van Life. For many of you, this video is going to come as a shock, as I expected to, but I no longer have the green minivan. I traded it in on Monday and I bought something newer. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys and take you through my thought process of why I chose to buy something newer. I want to start off by saying that just like my 2-year experience of van life, it served a purpose and I stopped doing it. Well, that's the same with the minivan. I would have never in my life chose to buy a minivan. I bought a minivan to accommodate van life. That's the first thing that you guys should understand. I'm a single person. There's no reason for me to go out and buy a minivan. I bought the minivan once again to serve my purpose of the van life. I knew a long time ago that once I finished paying the minivan off that I was going to go out and buy something newer. I know I speak a lot on clearing my debt and being able to save money, when actually I should have been saying all along that I couldn't wait till I finished paying off the minivan so that I can buy something newer. I'm still pumped up and psyched about saving money, and I still will be able to save money even with a continued car payment, I should say. But the main reason why I decided to buy something newer is, and this might sound a little crazy or a little strange to a lot of you, is because of time. I'm in my mid-50s now, and even if let me go back a little bit. The last time I took the minivan in for an oil change, they came back with about almost $2,000 worth of repairs that the minivan needed. I first started thinking, okay, do I want to invest in the money, or do I want to start looking into getting something newer? Well, I've been started thinking about getting something newer as I got closer and closer to paying it off. But when this happened, it really jump started me ahead in thinking, okay, maybe this is the time to get rid of get rid of the minivan and get something different. So with that being said, I decided that I wasn't going to invest in the money to repair it. And even if the minivan would have lasted another 4 or 5 years, which would have taken me closer to my 60s, and then it conked out for whatever reason, I'm now in my late 50s and have to go into a car payment for the next 4 or 5 or 6 years or however many years. So a big part of it was that time and my age. I want to be able to have time to pay this newer vehicle off and not feel like I still have to work to pay for this vehicle. Right now, I just started a nice job. I'm enjoying it a little better now, and I can see myself there for a long time. So it is the right time to purchase something different. Now, I call this newer vehicle the vehicle of possibilities. I had to put a lot of thought into what type of vehicle to buy, because this could potentially be my last vehicle if I take really good care of it, which I intend on doing. So a lot of thought process went into it. Do I want a car? Do I want an SUV? Do I want a truck or whatever? But let me tell you guys what played a huge part of my thought process. It's so weird because experiencing the van life for 2 years, I have this kind of weird mentality that I want to always be able to throw my stuff into whatever vehicle I have and take off if I have to. Or if I come across some hard times and can no longer afford this apartment or wherever, that I can be able to throw my stuff in my vehicle, whatever it is, and be able to take off. So with that kind of mentality, I knew I was not going to get a car, because a car would not be big enough for me to throw all my things in if I have to and be on my way. So I did buy a SUV. I'll give you guys a tour of it in my next video, but I know y'all was like, oh, just tell me what it is. But no, I'm gonna show you guys what it is. I have absolutely been enjoying it. I bought it on Monday, and I'm telling you, I am over the moon at it. I've never had this type of vehicle before, And I call this vehicle the vehicle of possibilities. And the reason why I call this vehicle the vehicle of possibility is because it is the right size vehicle that, once again, if I come across some hard times, I can just throw what little stuff I have in it and be on my way. It is also big enough, just the right size for me if I have to sleep in it and live in it again. It's the right size vehicle. Now, another reason why I call this particular vehicle the vehicle of possibility is because I really see myself going back to van life once I retire. I think living the van life and retirement is a great way to make your money go stretch a long way and don't have to worry about the traditional bills of everything. So that was in my head as well. Okay, I'm gonna probably go back to van life when I retire, go down to Florida, maybe do a little traveling. And this vehicle is the perfect vehicle to tow a small trailer on the back. And that's the vision that I see myself once I retire. Buying myself a small trailer, hooking it onto the SUV that I just now bought, and living my life after retirement. So that's the first reason why it's the vehicle of possibility. The next reason why I call this vehicle the vehicle of possibility is because it's a newer vehicle. It's not a 2020, it's a 2017. It has only 32,000 miles on it, so I feel like I got a good deal off of it for what my credit allowed me to get. You guys know I have a foreclosure on my credit, so it's not the best nor is it the worst. So I still walked out of there feeling like I got a pretty good deal and, for what I could get. Is because second reason why I call this vehicle the vehicle of possibility is because if I get myself into a financial jam, I can now use this vehicle to drive Uber. It's a fairly new vehicle, once again, only 32,000 miles on it, 2017. I think that I'm going to sign up for Uber anyway, because I might go out maybe one day over the weekend or if I feel like it, but I just want to have, again, the possibility. So with this newer vehicle comes two really good possibilities. Being able to put a small trailer on the back and being able to use it to drive for Uber to make some additional money if I need to. I can actually see myself retired with a small trailer on the back and me going around to different craft shows and traveling and just enjoying the remainder of my life. So I have a vision that I'm working on. Buying a newer vehicle is just part of, once again, the bigger picture that I am really, really excited to. It's so weird, but in a good way, to kinda have a vision of, the rest of your life and how you want to and where you want to be the rest of your life. And I am really, really excited. Now, the one thing I do want to mention to you guys is that I am mentally locked in. And when I tell you mentally locked in, that I am going to pay this vehicle off in half the time that the terms that I agreed for. There's no way I'm going to stretch this terms out for the duration that I have with this new vehicle. This vehicle is going to be paid off. I mean, every income tax from this point on is going into this video. Most of the overtime that I do is going into this, into this video, into this vehicle. Most of the overtime that I put in, now you know how I feel about overtime, but I think I'm not going to mind it so much now because I have a vision, I have a goal, and it's to get this vehicle paid off in half the time. And I believe that I'm going to do it because I need to get it paid off so that I can go back, here I go again, to saving in the greatest capacity. But it's all for the greater good, Everything I feel like I do now, every decision that I choose to do now in my life, I feel like it's for the greater good. It's for that one step towards being able to relax once I stop working, and just enjoy the rest of my life. So guys, there you have it. Green minivan is out of there. I'm going to give you guys a tour of my new vehicle coming up. I really am enjoying driving this. I feel like I'm this small person in this semi-big vehicle, and I don't even know how to work most of the things in this vehicle, but I'll talk to you guys about those things when I give you the tour of my new vehicle. That's going to do it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so very much for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your day. I appreciate you guys, you know that. And as always, I will see you guys the next time.